Since Tuesday's election results became clear, there's been one really big but also really easy question looming over all discussions of American politics in this election's aftermath. It is a very big question, but it is an easy one to answer. The question is this: will there be any policy made in D.C. now at all? Will there be any legislation passed in Washington over the next 2 years? Or does the 2012 presidential campaign begin immediately now that the midterms are over? It is a big question, but one that is easily answered.
This is our movement. This is our moment. This is our morning in America. We're going to stand up and we're going to speak out. And it may take some renegades going rogue to get us there.
I guess the first 2012 presidential campaign has just run. It is by Sarah Palin's Political Action Committee, and obviously there's a lot of Sarah Palin in it. She narrates. You see her at the end there. There's also a lot of other familiar faces from this year's elections. Among them, there's a lot of Marco Rubio, the Tea Party poster boy who won the three-way race for Senate in Florida. Also our friend Rand Paul, who's now the senator-elect from Kentucky. Kelly Ayotte, who was the Republican establishment candidate for Senate in New Hampshire, but she won Governor Palin's endorsement nonetheless. Nikki Haley, who will be South Carolina's first female governor. Allen West, the man who says he has a higher security clearance than the president. Also Sean Duffy, just elected to the U.S. House in Wisconsin, better known for his stint as a reality show character person on MTV's Real World Boston. The ad is full of candidates who Sarah Palin endorsed who won their elections. Her record on endorsements was about 50-50 in this cycle. She did not, of course, tout any of the losing candidates she endorsed. But there were also some faces in the new ad that are familiar for other reasons. For example, this guy is known in stock photo circles as Control Room Engineer. This is Father Plays with Two Children in Autumn Park. The cowboy featured in Sarah Palin's ad is also featured in stock footage of Monument Valley that you can purchase online. And look, it is Circle of Hands Show Unity. I know this is going to be a disappointment, but it's even true of the yawning bear at the end of the ad. If you like Sarah Palin's yawning bear and you want to have the yawning bear for yourself, you can buy the yawning bear at naturefootage.com. It is called Silhouette of Grizzly Bear on Mountain Range. The question of whether or not Sarah Palin will run for president in 2012 is another one of those questions now that is both a big question and an easy one. Now that she's all but declared by running this first ad, in retrospect, it seems so clear that she was always going to run. The new CNN opinion research poll that came out this morning actually polled on Sarah Palin versus Barack Obama in 2012. Right now, essentially coinciding with the midterms, both Mitt Romney and Mike Huckabee poll in that CNN poll ahead of President Obama in a theoretical 2012 matchup. But Sarah Palin, not so much. Our special guest on the possibility of a Palin 2012 presidential run, Tank Jones, joins us next.